But first tonight, we shine a spotlight on the many issues tied to immigration reform. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jennifer Hoff. Thank you for joining us. The president says it's a priority for this term, and now people here in Madison are pushing for their version of immigration reform. News 3's Danica Lewis is here now with what that group and President Obama have planned. Danica?
Well, Jennifer, the president told the country he wants a few things here. He wants to secure the border, clear a path to citizenship, fix the legal issues with the immigration system, and crack down on those who employ undocumented workers. Now people all over the country are organizing to make sure something happens on Capitol Hill. A few members of the Immigrant Workers Union map out the next few months.
March, April, and May 1st.
Stars for community meetings, a bus trip to D.C. Alex Gillis fills the calendar.
I can tell you, this is the first year that it feels that something good is going to happen.
Gillis is no stranger to fighting for immigration reform. He's been leading springtime protests for years, like this march on the Capitol back in 2010.
What we're asking, it only makes common sense. The employers, the economy, and the communities are already virtually working with 11 million of undocumented workers.
And that pretty much means our immigration system is broken.
If that is the case, President Obama seemed determined to fix it in his State of the Union speech.
So let's get this done. Send me a comprehensive immigration reform bill in the next few months, and I will sign it right away, and America will be better for it. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
The day after the standing ovation,
the committee will stand in recess until the police can restore order.
Protesters interrupted a Senate hearing on the issue, but UW political science professor Maggie Peters says votes are what really caught the attention of Congress.
This has created a political incentive on both parties to try and deal with immigration because it's a hot issue for Hispanics.
Peters is skeptical any sort of plan will get through the politically polarized House of Representatives, but Gillis is confident in his group, his plan, and his cause.
So what we're trying to do is level the field and be sure that human rights are respected and our families are protected like anybody else would like to.
Now, Professor Peters hopes the president will keep immigration on the forefront, but with issues like gun control and the debt vying for his attention, she's not sure if we will see any consensus on immigration by the end of this term.
So has the president maybe laid out anything specific at this point?
Well, besides the goals that I mentioned there, he's probably not going to until Congress conjures up legislation. One thing Obama has mentioned, though, is before now is actually making the E-Verify system mandatory. That's a program that employers use to check Social Security numbers. Gillis said the union is actually against that idea. So a lot of ideas floating out there. We'll just have to see what the legislature comes up with.
Wait and see, Danica. Thank you very much for that.